Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing Morrowind. So in the last video, we fought our way through the Dunmer stronghold of Rotharan and collected the Ice Blade of the Monarch for the Imperial Cult. Then, we headed up to Dagon Fell to kill a necromancer named Sorkvild the Raven, who was living in a tower at the edge of town. And by now, you've probably realized that we are not in the Zainab Ashlander camp. I feel like 4 or 5 times throughout this series, I've ended one video by saying we'd start the next one in a particular location, and instead, we end up standing in front of Gentleman Jim Stacey. So, what's the word, Jim? Were you able to retrieve the Bitter Cup and bring it to Adis Fireeye? So Adis took the Bitter Cup. Good. She's likely to betray us too, but only if she thinks we think she won't. Anyway, I found some good lockpicks the other day and thought you might could find a use for them. Grandmaster's lockpick. I don't think I've found any of those yet. Can I advance? No one questions your loyalty, but you must practice your skills to become Climbs and Hides the ringleader. I like the sound of that. The ringleader part, not the practicing my skills. Jobs. Based on what Perseus Mercius told you, Hrundi might join our cause and betray his leaders in the Fighters Guild. If that doesn't work, we could put pressure on Hrundi's woman. Talk to Hrundi. If you can convince him to join our cause, you won't have to track down Hrundi's woman. Like Perseus Mercius said, Hrundi has a Dunmer lover. If you can find out who she is, you can pressure Hrundi to join our cause. You can find Hrundi in the Sadrith Mora Fighters Guild. Don't worry, I've seen him plenty of times. I'm sure you could find out something by asking around town. I assume that means the Sadrith Mora town and not Vivek.
3 blessings, Sarah.
And also to you. Alright, so my original plan for this video involved talking to Gentleman Jim and using Divine Intervention to take us over to the Imperial Cult Shrine in Ebonheart. But one of the things that I wanted to do as part of this series was to basically go through as many faction quests as I could, if not all of them. And so to help ensure that, I actually spent a little bit of time between videos double-checking to make sure there were going to be no conflicting quests, because I know that the Fighters Guild and the Thieves Guild are not really big fans of each other, and they can get into some real issues later on. And it turns out there was actually a completely different quest conflict that I didn't realize. Basically, if we turn in our current Fighters Guild quest with Perseus Mercius, and then pick up another one from him, then a different Fighters Guild...
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Yeah. A different Fighters Guild quest giver that lives here in Vivek will immediately turn hostile, and we will not be able to do any of his quests. And so that is why we are in here.
So what's this about?
Raig. Wait a minute. He doesn't have advancement. That's weird. He's part of the Fighters Guild, but he doesn't mention anything about job. Well, I mean, he mentions rules, so that is a guild-related thing. And he is not the guy we're looking for anyway. Now, I didn't actually look into what any of these quests would be. Is this him? No, that is not him.
And what is your business here? How may we help?
My business here is I'm looking to work...
Interesting. Go on.
Yeah. I'm looking to work for another orc dude, which I think is him. Yes.
There is much to discuss. Much to learn.
Yeah, you're telling me. You here for orders or advancement, Protector? Or was there something else you wanted? Well, can I advance? Your devotion to the Fighters Guild is not in question, but you still require more experience, so I need to raise more of the skills that are related to the Fighters Guild. I do think I'm going to crank up my heavy armor, because it is not one of my major skills, so it won't like push me through levels, but it will allow me to go up in rank with the Fighters Guild here. So give me some orders then. Nar Gro Shagramph said he'd deliver a ring to Ranez Ioneth, but he hasn't delivered. Go talk to Ranez Ioneth and bring the Juice Daw Feather Ring to me. Nar Gro Shagramph said he'd get a Juice Daw Feather Ring for our client. I'm not sure what Juice Daw is, but feather is the thing that makes all of your stuff way less. Nar says he won't have the ring. Nar says he doesn't have the ring, but he's a liar. Find him in the Hlalu Canton Plaza and bring me that ring. Alright. So it looks like we're going to be in Vivec for just a little while longer.
I'm listening.
Yeah, well, why don't you step out of the way then? Okay.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself. What can I do?
This is a very confusing layout. Alright. Hlalu is the bottom left, so I actually left the plaza here in the wrong direction.
What is it, citizen?
Alright, I believe that one over there is Hlalu, so let's get on our flying pants. Oop. Let's check the Hlalu Plaza first. So I don't think I've spent a whole lot of time up there, or at least the only people I remember from up there are like Yingling Half-Troll, and there was that other Hlalu counselor guy that I needed to talk to for the Hlalu Hortator thing. I thought that was the Mages Guild sign for a second. There we go. Here's an orc. Would you be Nar? Yes. Excuse me, Sarah, but you're the Nervarine, blah, blah, blah. Juice Daw Feather Ring. I don't got any ring. I don't know what you're talking about. And you don't have Ranez Ioneth either. Let's give... Wow. He likes us quite a bit for that gold. Oh, there we go. Fine. Take it. Never liked the stupid ring anyway. Feather 50 points for 10 seconds on self. If it was a constant effect feather, then I might consider keeping it for myself and putting off some of these quests. And sadly, there's no way to quickly get back to our quest giver other than flying with our magic pants once more. How am I? I've still got like 3/4 of the charge left on these pants. I'm very glad that they do recharge over time, and that usually the recharge is pretty quick.
Citizen.
Yeah. Excuse me.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself.
At least now I sort of remember how to get
How may I help you?
back to our quest giver here in the Vivec Fighters Guild. I sent you to get the Juice Daw Feather Ring. Where is it? Right here. You have the ring? Good. Give me the ring and I'll get your pay. Give him the ring. Here's 100 septims, Protector. Hey, which is exactly how much I spent on this. Easy money. You want some more orders? I got them. There's an Argonian that can't keep its mouth shut. Go shut Tongue Toad's mouth. Go find Tongue Toad at the Rat in the Pot in Aldrune. Silence him and I'll give you 500 septims. Alright. So that's kind of far away. Yeah, that's way up here. So I think now I actually am going to divine us back to the Imperial Cult.
Stay as long as you like. It would be a privilege to talk with you.
Jesus. Adusemsi Asernararian Jesus, has told me how you rescued her and begs me to give you this as a token of her gratitude. From what she says, your task was not easy, and you also managed to recover the Ice Blade of the Monarch, which I hope you will keep and dedicate to the service of the Imperial cult. I celebrate you and your courage and determination. Thank you again, and speak with me when you are ready to undertake another of the Oracle's quests. I got Adasamsi's ring. Can I talk about any of this? The evil Archmage Almion Selmo of the Somerset Isles created the blade for a warrior. I feel like I read this already. Yeah, I think I did. Adasamsi, I'm so happy you rescued her. I feared that she was dead.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
What does that ring do? Divine intervention on self. Well, I'm not really gonna need that. Because I do have the amulet. And I kind of want to keep the amulet, even though the amulet weighs a full pound and the ring only weighs 1/10 of a pound. Switching out the ring in order to use the enchantment would end up taking off one of the rings that I really have been enjoying. The Night Eye and Fatigue that lets me run everywhere, and the Fortify Acrobatics and Resist Normal Weapons. And I would probably end up forgetting to put them back on and getting myself killed in combat. So I'm not going to actually use that ring. Oracle climbs and hides. The healer Urgerad is overdue and presumed dead. He went to the Daedric Shrine of Mimilkala, Jesus, with a powerful artifact called the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Signs say he has come to grief inside the shrine. Go find his body, recover the scroll, and return it to me. To us. Or, if you would risk your life to complete the quest that took Urgerad's life, use the scroll to slay Karasalmo, the shrine's ancient high elf priest, and his powerful high elf bodyguard Mariaran. Alright, can you tell me where it is? It is a large Daedric ruin on a large offshore island south of Nar Mok, west of the Dunmer stronghold called Hlormaren, in the Bitter Coast region. A thin strand of land connects the southern part of the island with the mainland on the coast southwest of the stronghold. That name sounds familiar. I feel like that's the one that I usually stumble across while running from Seydanine up to Hla Oed early on, back when I used to play this on the original Xbox. Tell me about Urgerad. Urgerad is the apprentice and protege of Drofaran Stiffneck, a healer and holy monk of the Imperial cult, slain by Karasalmo. Urgerad had sworn vengeance for the life of his master, and pursued Karasalmo, armed with his dead master's weapons, enchantments, and a powerful item called the Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Urgerad is in no way strong enough to challenge Karasalmo and Mariaran, but he could not be persuaded from following his quest for revenge. Tell me about him. Karasalmo is a very old high elf wizard. As a young mage, he served Uriel Septim V, though he did not follow him to Akavir, which is kind of like heaven-ish, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, he was accounted among the wise and powerful until he was implicated in Yagar Tharn's plot to place an imposter on the Imperial throne. That's actually the plot line of the first Elder Scrolls game, Arena, which I still refuse to play. Since then, he and his bodyguard, a masterful knight named Mariaran, have been fugitives. Karasalmo is a servant of Merun's Dagon, a grim agent of death and destruction, and the Imperial cult has long sought to destroy him. This almost makes me think that it could be, not mistaken identity, but just because he was implicated doesn't mean he was actually on Yagar Tharn's side. But, I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we get to that shrine. Alright, offshore island south of Nar Mok, west of Hlormaren. Well, there's Oh, west of Flormeren. So somewhere here-ish, because it looks like there is an island right there. I believe we have to go to Narmok as part of our House Redoran quest. No, it's near Nisus. Almost due west of Aldrune. So it is actually potentially near Narmok. So I guess we'd be going to Narmok instead of Nisus to get there. Maybe? I mean, hell, we could probably take a boat to Hlaoed and then head up to Hlormaren. Or actually, no, Balmora would be the closest. Which, yeah, my original plan had been to now head for Sadrith Mora and then go to the Daedric Shrine and then go and drop off the booze. I think instead we're going to head to Balmora, drop off the Ice Blade because it's 60 goddamn pounds, and then we're gonna head over to Hlormaren. So yeah, how do I get there quickly? We're going to... Actually, wait a minute. Where am I? Grand Council Chambers. Yeah, so now we're going to take a boat to Vivec, and then the Strider to Balmora. Drop off the sword. And then, head northwest in order to get to Hlormaren. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, sir. I'll just do a flying Walenda past all these people. Excuse me, sir. Take me. Yeah, take me to Vivec. And then this person can take me to Balmora. It's probably just as quick to hover my way over to him. And then we intervention for just a little bit of extra speed. It feels like it's going to rain in-game soon. The sky is very dark, but no rain is falling yet. Alright, so let's dump off the Ice Blade and cut significantly into our weight. I don't think anything else I want to get rid of except for... You know, I'm going to keep Adasamsi's ring just because it's, like, interesting. That's 10 pounds. I didn't even think about that. No, I'll keep them on me because just in case I like to, I've got a gem feeder. There we go. Soul trap. I can use that and then trap some souls of things. Then again, I've only got 4 soul trap scrolls. And where am I going? Yeah, Hlormaren. So there's something going on in Aldrune. There's Hlormaren itself. I'm kind of tempted to actually clear out the place as we go. But at the moment, we've been doing really well for like level increases and finding good loot. So instead, I think we're just going to use Hlormaren as like a way to know how to get to this place. And we're just going to bypass it for the moment. Plus, I'm not sure if Hlormaren is involved in any quests. So I don't want to potentially mess any of that up. But I don't think it's gonna... Very rarely is there a quest that gets messed up because you've already explored a dungeon. Maybe this is not the one I'm thinking of. Because if I went from Seyda west along the coast, it would be down here would be something. I don't know. It's been a very long time since I used to play this on the original Xbox, so obviously my memory is going to be a little sketchy. Alright, take that. Nice. Got my arrow back. Alright, we're looking for an island out there. Give me my belt back. Can I hit him from here? Nice. It did say a Daedric shrine. Yeah, Ashima something or other. Just want to make it to shore without... Damn it. Without pissing off any fish. What do I have for special arrows? 21 shock. Let's do the shock arrows, because I'm pretty sure I saw something... Oh, yeah. Well, somebody over there is going to die. That would be why I decided not to use the shock arrows, because they're very loud. Alright, I don't see anybody in there. Well, that was fast. Who are you? Norionil? Well, he had 50 steel arrows. Very nice. And a steel longbow. I don't think anything's going to beat my Daedric bow. Nice. Nice. Alright, what did you have on you? Ebony broadsword. I'll take that for now just because it is a ridiculous amount of money. Well, no more ridiculous than half of the other things I've picked up as loot. I just don't want anything else to kind of sneak up on me as I'm making my way out of these ruins. Alright, I think I've explored the entirety of the outside now. What the hell? Alright, I was not expecting a hunger to show up. Oh, nice. He gave me 3 of my arrows back. Is this even... Yeah, this is the way in. Alright, I do have to be careful because this place is run by a mage. Okay. So the Daedroth is dead. And nice, Merrierand is dead. Ooh, Shadow Weave. I believe Sanctuary just increases your armor, but I'm not entirely sure. Steel Katana and a bunch of steel armor. Let me get my stuff ready again. Switch it back to the iron arrows. Alright, there may be some Daedra showing up because I'm... Hello! I'm getting pretty good at making short work of these guys. Daedric Warhammer. 30,000, but almost 100 pounds. For a second I was worried that another Daedra was going to show up. Why is there a little area over here that doesn't really do much? I did not want to stare directly up into his crotch. Oh, hello. Ooh. Nice. Marksman up to 67. Are you? It's Caraselmo. Okay. Belt of Sanguine Martial Craft. So another of the Sanguine items. What? I didn't pick that up. I tried picking up... Oh. Oh, he had 2 amulets and he put one on because I took the other. You know what? I'll grab that for now. Grab his other amulet. I'll take Flamebane, Black Storm, Black Death, Song of the Alchemists. 3 for 100's not terribly good. Alright, I don't see anybody else over there. I'll take all the alchemy stuff. And we have some locked things, so... Night Eye, I can sell that off. I'm taking the water walking potions because that would be faster to run across the surface of the water than it would be to Huh. How does this map look? Let's go the other way first. And also check to see if there's any balconies. There doesn't seem to be. Got a little disoriented there. Nothing hiding behind the torches. But there is a way to go over here. Hello, sir. That was pretty quick. Alright. I have some sort of a water-breathing effect. It's not an enchantment, it's a... There we go. 2 minutes. That ain't bad. And it has a 100% chance to work. Because it's my Argonian power. Wait, so this does not connect to that other path? Hold on. Oh. Okay. So what's up here then? Well, there's a scroll. It might be the scroll. Put that away. Oh, I didn't realize that Urgerad was a Khajiit. Divine Judgment Silver Staff. It's not terribly good. I'll take his money. I'll take his ring. I'll take his potions. Scroll of Fiercely Roasting. Fire damage 18 to 81 for 5 seconds on target. And weakness to fire. It's kind of weird. Did he, like, make his way in here and then ended up dying? Was he killed and then put in here? Alright, now, where the hell are we in relation to everything else? You know what? I killed the guy. I killed the 2 guys. I got the scroll. So now I should be able to intervention my way out. Which would actually take us to Balmora. I think it would at least. Let's give it a shot. Yes, we are back in Balmora.
You talk too
Jesus.
much, Outlander.
Yeah, well, I just got into town. I didn't say a damned thing. Alright, I've got some stuff to sell off, but not much. But it looks like we're pretty much out of time for this video anyway. So, we're going to cut things here. And we will pick up... you know what? I think we'll pick things up in Narmak. Because due west of Aldrune is supposed to be where the Redoran quest we're on is supposed to take us. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.